Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. My name is Milo, and welcome back to Enshrouded. I started making a few videos on this game when it first came out. They didn't do too well on the channel, unfortunately. I'm hoping that's just because so many people were making videos that mine kind of get lost in the mix there. But I really like the game, so since then I've been playing a lot in single player and testing out, and I really like the game, and I just keep thinking, well, why am I not recording? So I figured we'd start over today, and we'd go ahead and give it another shot here, okay? So we are loaded in. I created a new world with a fresh character, so let's go ahead and get out here. We'll get this beginning stuff done as quickly as possible. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. You've slumbered for too long, Flameborn. The realm of Evervale has fallen, consumed by the Shroud. Now the enduring flames call for you. Find a place in the ruined world and construct a flame altar to create shelter from the dark. A vast world awaits you, filled with secrets and peril. Press I and navigate to the map to track your discoveries. So if we go ahead and take a look at our map, we do have quite a large world. I know some of it's not in here, so we can't go like all the way to the north, I don't believe. There's a barrier somewhere about here, I think it is, where the rest of the map is not in the game yet. So down there, that red beam is where they want us to start our first base. It's not where we're going to have our main base, but we'll build something there real quick just to get us through the beginning stages of the game. On the flames and it murmurs, pure light engulfs the knowledge of the ancient breed, protects it in a flaming core, wisdom far beyond my own imagination. I could stare into the fire for hours, seeking answers, a whisper, but I hear none. Despite possessing a voice, it only speaks to those born from the flame. A shame, as I believe we could have quite enlightened conversations. Balthazar. Find lots and lots of notes from Balthazar. This chest has a torch and a bandage, a couple more bandages here. And there's a whole bunch of torches scattered around this beginning cave. We really don't need more than one, though. Over here we got our bombs, which we can use to get through this wall. Here we get our first weapon, which is a hatchet. I think I'm probably going to go sort of a battle mage type of build in this playthrough. Ode to Pickmead. Gather round, we're drinking. An ode to the queen once young. 3 babes on her arm, cup filled to the brim. Thinking out loud she sung. Rather mead in my cup or my cup filled with rum? Drink too much rather than be done. Can't only have some, so share some around. Drink too much rather than drink one. Rather mead in my head and my head on the run than my head on a pike with none. Get the rum and the mead. Get the mead in the cup. Get the cup to your head. Drink up. So it looks like this guy probably drank himself to death. Buried in this room behind that rock wall. Grab this beginning wood here just so that we have it. Down here, and I think we have yeah, this is the combat tutorial coming up here. And the Shroud. I assume you guys know, of course, that you can only be in the Shroud for a limited amount of time before it kills you. Right now, that's 5 minutes, and we can certainly do things to increase that. That's just explaining to press tab to lock onto a foe. Tell you the truth, I really don't lock on that much. It doesn't really seem necessary. I know there's some stuff that I didn't get that are behind some walls in there, but it's just basic beginner things that we don't really need. We definitely want a whole bunch of these bushes. We definitely want to cut down a bunch of these red trees because that gives us resin. And we have already leveled up. We'll take a look at that skill point here in a moment. This should give us some beginning cloth. And then I want to come over to this well. As far as I know, you can only get so much water out of the wells. It's not infinite. So I like to grab it when I remember to, because we are going to need lots of water when we start farming and growing seeds. So see, it looks like I can use it twice, and then you got to kind of wait for a while for water to build back up in there. Over here is a little bit of a cooking tutorial. I'm sure you guys will see me cook at some point, and I'm sure you've seen a whole bunch of cooking already. A good night's rest, finally a break from the tedious work. My bones are sore, but the warmth of a fire, a little shelter, and some sleep should allow me to become well rested. Food is getting scarce. I hear they're planning an expedition. Thankfully, I hid some rations below my bed. They will make for a nice meal when cooked over a fire. And I believe that we can sleep in this bed. However, it is not comfortable. And then you can only sleep at night, of course. It just kind of fast forwards through the night. And maybe, if it'll allow me to place an altar over here, maybe we rebuild this as our first base. We live right next here on the edge of the shroud. Anything interesting in here? Chests and some wooden arrows. Let's go ahead, and I think we need bone to make our first wand. Yeah, we don't even have the recipe unlocked yet. Unless I missed it. Yep. We gotta get some bone before we'll unlock our first wand recipe. Get up all that goodness. Like to try to grab everything. We are going to need it. Grab these mushrooms. Stone, there's multiple ways to get stone. You can run around and pick these up. See, this one's a little bit too big, so we'll need a pickaxe to break that. And anything bigger than that. We can get our beginner stone from these. And then, of course, we can just dig into a hillside and get stone mining that way as well. Which is what our main base is probably going to be, is a fortress inside the side of a mountain, but I got a couple ideas for locations, and we'll go explore around in the upcoming episodes, and I'll show you those. Get a little bit more of this stone, and then I think we should be able to complete our first quest, build a flame altar. Okay, so flame altar, we're going to need a construction hammer as well. Let's go ahead and make our first axe and our first pick. We don't have string. I should be able to make string though, right? So plant fibers we get from picking those smaller plants, and then we can turn that into string. Okay, let's get our toolbars set up. Go into our backpack. Down here we want pickaxe, regular axe, construction hammer. We can actually, I'm just going to get rid of that. We picked up a rusty sword here, damage 11. Same as the hatchet. And we'll just keep all that stuff there for now. So it's telling me to place it here to finish the quest. Okay. Now, if I delete that, right? And I delete that. Down here, I can extinguish the flame. Okay, that's going to take about 30 seconds, and then we'll pick it back up, and we'll try to place it over in here. And then, like I said, if it allows us to do that, then we'll kind of rebuild this encampment as our first starting base. While we're waiting for that, like I said, we can break these rocks up with the pick. And that first one gave us a whole bunch. That second one did not, though. Oh, okay, and that just disappears after 30 seconds, so we don't have to pick it up at all. Let's go ahead and make another one. Okay, looks like it's going to let me place it wherever I want. I'd put it right there in the center of this walkway. I think that looks pretty nice. Now, we don't have much materials available to us, so we're just going to have to work with what we have. But I think we should be able to then manipulate all of this now, right? And we can. Okay, so go grab this size. Oh, see, that won't let me delete it like that. I guess I have to delete this existing stuff one little square at a time. I didn't think about him either. Are we just going to have people wandering in our base all the time? We might. But like I said, we're not going to stay here very long, so I don't mind dealing with those level ones. Okay, but what we need now is some building materials, so of course we need wood. And then we need a whole bunch of stone, and then, you know, of course, other building blocks will unlock as we travel out into the world and, you know, complete some of those quests. I know you can find a whole bunch inside of chests, and there's tons of really, really nice building blocks. But I'm going to run around here real quick and gather us up a bunch of starting materials, and then I will be right back to continue building with you. Welcome back, everybody. It is the sunrise of day 2 in Enshrouded. I spent part of the night running around gathering some stuff. I came back, laid down this workbench so that we could repair our tools, and then I went to sleep. You guys really didn't miss anything exciting. I did run down and dip my toes into the shroud, and I grabbed us some of that shroud wood. So right now we have some critter parts, some shroud wood, some nails. I picked up a ring from someone. 8 stamina and 10 health. We'll go ahead and equip that. And we got some runes and some wax and resin and just a little bit of all of the starting stuff. So we're good to get started. Setting up a little house here. We did run into an issue. I was doing some cleanup and picked up all of the stuff laying around, and I can't seem to get rid of... Maybe I just didn't get close enough to it. Okay. I thought we were going to be stuck with a floating book. But, hey, we figured that out quite quick. I'm going to leave the bed here for right now, just until we build our own, which I'm not sure we can do yet. Not have that unlocked, unless it's in this workbench. No, we do not currently have a bed. Okay, so that's fine. We'll just keep that one until we can replace it. Now, what do we want to do here? I think... Gotta make some blocks first. Okay, so let's make a few of these, let's make a few of these, and let's make a few of these. Okay, yep. Let's go with our rough stone here. Okay, I don't mind that. It kind of looks like a, you know, we're rebuilding a building and patching it up. So this comes all the way out down here, right? Match it up with that side. I absolutely love this building system, and these micro blocks are just absolutely fantastic. Okay, so then I think we can probably go down here. You want that one? That one's a little big for this building, I think. Let's go ahead and use this one. That's where I want you. But I don't really need you to be that high. Can I not bring you down? Y to undo if you guys don't know that. Yeah, I don't want you to stack all the way up top. And that is why I love those micro blocks. That one seemed to snap nicely. There we go. And let's go ahead and work on repairing this side. Okay, whoops, that went to the wrong spot. More in there? Yep. And then we need one more row across the top. Oh, those are wrong. Okay. A pretty decent patch job, if I do say so myself. Let's, maybe, can we... That piece, okay, it's a patch there. Got a little window into there. Let's go ahead and cut one into this side as well. That needs to go. That. And our new house comes with a nice looking fireplace. Grab up this stuff here real quick. There's a chest. More arrows. I'm not too impressed with the bow. We might try them out if we find a really good one. And the melee combat, I mean, it's good, but the magic is just so much better. I think that's what we're probably going to go with. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some walls on this side. Go with the 4 meter size. Okay, that's a little bit too high, isn't it? But it lines up with that wall, so I think we're actually just a little bit too low on this side still. So we want to come across the top there. Do we want to do a different material? It's hard to get from this angle. Let's go over here and build a piece of scaffolding. Okay, our scaffolding down here. Yeah, let's put it right there, I guess. Okay, that's a nice tool, man. That scaffolding is really nice. Yeah, we'll do a row of shroudwood right across the top like that. Let's jump back up here. That's still one lower, but we're going to put walls up, so I think we're going to be okay. Go back to this one, yes, and then a rough stone block. Oh, and I cannot go back far enough yet, it looks like. So we'll cut it right here for now. And then if we stay here long enough to expand that flame, then we'll continue on the back part of the building. Okay, so up here, I think I just want to do a small, like, loft area. Let's go ahead with this. And let's put our rough wood, I guess. Try that out. Not enough free space. I don't even want it to go there. I want it to go on top of that shroudwood. Let's turn off snapping. And then I should be able to put it wherever I want. Far. One too far to the left. That is right where we want. Okay, let's flip that around. Place it right there. Get some walls. Okay. And then this wall, fit right in there. That's placed wrong. Okay, there. Let's get this one back in. And there we go. Okay, let's knock this down one. This so we can see a little bit better. Let's take you down one more so you're the same as the other two. And let's add one right here. Whoop, wrong material. Let's go back to our rough stone. Okay, let's go across here too. I'm gonna leave that shroud wood exposed on the top though. Add some nice trim pieces. I think we could probably fit a double door there. I'm not sure if we can make those yet though. Good, take a look in here. Doors. We do have doors open, and we do have double doors. So, we need 2 of those. We need more string. Go manual crafting is where the string is. Not available. No available slots in my backpack. Nails we're not going to need for a long time. Let's break this down. Salvage him. Okay, what was I doing? A door, right? So this requires 2 of the wooden doors, and those require metal scraps, which we don't have. So we'll hold off on that until we find some metal. Okay, so flooring up top, we're going to need to get rid of most of this broken stuff here. We'll just get rid of it all. Alright, and then let's go down to 4 meter. We want this floor piece, and we'll use our shroud wood. I think we have enough to finish this floor. Maybe. Now you see how it's overlapping the other piece there? It won't use any wood that we don't need, which is really nice. Yeah, but we definitely don't have enough to finish off that floor. So I'm going to have to run back down to the shroud and chop down a few more of those trees. We can do that together real quick, I think. Go out on a little bit of adventure for the rest of the episode. The blacksmith is right over there. We'll go get him probably in episode 2. And we'll get out in the world and start exploring a bit. I want to get all of our people first. We'll probably do that in the first couple episodes. And then that should unlock a whole bunch of building pieces for us. And then we'll start exploring the world looking for our main base location. That's another torch. I don't want it. Captain's Journal, Day 20. We are hungry. We had to destroy the bridge, and with it, our connection to supplies. But it worked. We haven't seen any scavengers. The Cinder Vault and those within it are safe, and should remain so. If we are to avoid starvation, we may have to take our chances in the horrible shroud. Either choice is a certain death. Captain Arkwright. Good flint arrows in the chest. And I don't think we have enough space here to even hold any wood, so we'll just get rid of that crude door I made by accident. Okay, so this is the very beginner area of the shroud. It's not very dangerous at all. Spores off of that dead body. kind of chop down most of them that way. I don't want to go too far in before we have, you know, at least the beginning armor and weapons. Look, there's another tree right there we can grab. So, eating honey increases your stamina replenishment. And then, drinking water increases your max. So definitely good trick to do at the beginning of the game when you're running around getting these beginning materials. Eventually we'll be able to cook food and stuff that is going to be much better as far as our buffs. Then the nicer you make your house as well, the better rested buff you'll receive. So we definitely want to build a nice location for us to live. Okay, how much did we get? 48. That's more than I grabbed last time, so I think that should be good. You run faster and use less stamina if you stay on the roads. If we weren't so close to that shroud, I'd say maybe we stay here for a while and rebuild this whole keep, but yeah, I don't want to be here that long with this shroud right here. What is this? Falling to ruin, we held out hope, digging through the rubble, our lips whispering prayers to the ancients, always a watchful eye towards the horizon, even in the furthest corner of the world. Deal with him real quick. And it looks like I just... Yep, it's right there. Okay. Where were we? Even in the furthest corner of the world, the shroud threatens to engulf us and seal away any ray of hope. As the air grew thick with the cursed fog, we held on. As fire raged on the horizon, ash falling like snow on Howling Pike, we pushed harder. May this home long kept usher us into the bright age. Okay, so let's jump back in here. As soon as you open your workbench, it auto repairs all of your gear, which is just it's just amazing. And we want to make some more of these shroud blocks. Okay, so we can come back in here. So let's actually throw our scaffolding back down because I'm worried that that floor is too low. No, I don't think so. I think we do need to chip one layer off of that wall. So let's get back in here and finish up our floor. Yeah, and we need to take this side down one. Okay, and then I'm just going to have to kind of patch this up to match it to this side, and then put our roof in, and then up here will be where our bed goes. I'm not sure where I'll put the stairs yet. Well, I'll probably work that out off camera, You guys don't have to sit through that. And then the next episode, we'll get out there, get our blacksmith, and start exploring. So thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you could, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you again in the next episode.